Hi Facebook. It is right on Wednesdays. It is about, should be 6:30, 6:31. And tonight is our recap day where I just come on and give an overview of what was discussed on our Sunday videos. We said say it right on Sundays, and we discuss how to prepare for the job, your new job that you have started. For those of you who have been following me and keeping up with the videos, I started a new job on Monday, and guys, it has been wonderful. I have absolutely loved the first actually 2 days. I've only worked 2 days. Today we were off due to bad weather, and so I have been home on today, just enjoying the day off. I got a chance to catch up on some reading and some other things I had to do on today. So, you know, good day off. Nevertheless, you know, I've only worked 2 full days on my new job, but yesterday, Monday, was really good. I got a chance to go around and meet, you know, people on the campus. My boss walked me around campus, got a few administrative things done. Paperwork still needed to be filled out, some forms that I couldn't fill out, you know, prior to starting. I was able to get that information filled out and turned in on Monday. So that's pretty much how my Monday went. And then yesterday I actually got a chance to start tutoring. So you guys, I really enjoyed the experience. Got a chance to work with some students. They were very, you know, eager to get the assistance, which of course is something that is just a little bit different sometimes from mainstream or public education at your you know, I've taught 6th through 10th grade, certified 612, but I've taught 6th through 10th grade, and you know, I just got a chance to do the one-on-one tutoring. You don't always get a chance to do that in the regular school system because of the nature of the class sizes. So it was really a breath of fresh air for me to be able to, you know, one, do something that I love, and then two, actually do some one-on-one tutoring with students who came to the lab. So they really did genuinely want the help, and I think everybody I worked with on yesterday, this was their second time in the lab. So they made the changes that were suggested to them from our writing lab tutors, and they came back to get another glance. So I was just so impressed. I really am impressed by the students' work ethic at Albany State University. The students that I ran into on yesterday, they wanted the assistance, and they made the corrections. You know, they didn't just come because the teacher told them to come and didn't go back and, you know, make the corrections that were suggested. They went, they made the corrections, and then they were even open to, you know, further correcting their work before their assignments were due. So hat off to the kids I worked with, or the students that I worked with on yesterday. You guys really did make my day. I absolutely enjoyed working on yesterday. I actually ended my day working with a student who had to write a short story, and he was such a pleasure to work with, just hilarious, very open to suggestions, and he was catching on, you know, to the process of writing, you know, writing a short story, adding the adjectives, adding the colorful words, being more descriptive, and he was catching on to the process of showing versus telling. And so he's supposed to report back in the morning, and hopefully, you know, he got some work done. That was his homework. You know, today you keep working, and I want to see what you can come up with on your own, and then we'll get started again on tomorrow. So hopefully he's done his part with his homework, because I think it had to be like 10 pages, and we got up to page 2 in terms of, you know, adding the description words, taking some stuff out where he you know, he was able to recognize he was being repetitive. And so hopefully, I do hope that he got some work done on today. Nobody was in class on today, so he should have been able to go through, you know, the rest of the 8 pages and, you know, make some modifications. So hopefully he got that done, but I'll let you guys know about that on Sunday, whether or not, you know, he got some extra work done on his assignment. So I really love my job, guys. I really love my boss. He is awesome. He told me I'm his mini-me because I have this consulting business. So, you know, what you do outside of work does speak volumes to your new boss. So don't forget, we talked about it in video 2, series 2, part 2, about selling yourself. And so I was able to sell myself to my boss via the portfolio I showed you guys, and that really just spoke volumes to him. He's just been bragging on me since I got there, and I've only been on the job 2 days, technically 2 days. Today would have been day 3, but we didn't go in. So I'm just really glad that he's my boss, because he's an excellent boss. He's very supportive of what I'm doing, you know, and who I am as a writer, and that's awesome to me. So today's video is a recap, just kind of recapping or catching you guys up on the job, because it is awesome. I really love it. I walked away yesterday, even though my hours are longer. I go in later and my hours are longer, just because I go in later. But I walked away from the job yesterday like, okay, this is not going to be bad, because I actually worked with students. I got a chance to work with 4 students that pretty much took up my afternoon. And so it wasn't, you know, I wasn't sitting there like, oh my goodness, I'm ready to go home, because I didn't have anything to do. You know, the students were coming to the lab. The one kid who's working on the short story, he stayed in the lab up until it was time for me to go. And so, you know, I'm working. I'm actually working. And so it's not boring. I'm not just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I do have some assignments to do with the College of Education, so I really am excited about that. And I actually report there on tomorrow to work in the lab on that side of campus to help out with the future educators. So of course that's like a double yay for me, because I get to continue to work with students who are in education, and I actually get to help them with the writing assignments that they are working on. So I am just super excited about my job, and I will continue to keep you guys posted on it. So with Sunday's video, we talked about preparing for the job, and one thing we discussed to do was to actually pull the mission statement from your new company where you will be working. And once you pull that information, read over it. We talked about annotating the mission statement and also annotating the guiding principles, so that you can work within the mission of the company or the business that you are working for. For me, I'm working within the vision of Albany State University and the guiding principles that they have set aside to help them accomplish the mission. I don't know if your company is going to call it guiding principles. They may call it something else, but just see if you can find a document that supports how they plan on fulfilling the mission statement. That's what you're looking for, because once you find the mission statement, I'm sure they have a plan in place to execute the mission statement, and that's the information you want to pull next as the takeaway number 2 that we discussed, so that you know exactly where you fit in within the job description that you have. Takeaway number 3 was for you to be able to go in and apply. You know, what did you learn from looking over the mission? What did you learn from the guiding principles? Where exactly do you fit in executing the mission based off those guiding principles? And then what can you do to be a team player? The number one thing you can do to be a team player is to promote the mission and the guiding principles that you best fit in based off the job description that you are assigned or that you are supposed to be doing. So for me, one of the mission statements for Albany State that I pointed out, and that is, you know, they really want to do a good job of enhancing the community around them and also in the region. And they started their mission statement that way. They also ended the mission statement that way. And one thing they strive to do that is to be a source of academic support for the students through mentoring and tutoring. So I work in the writing lab, and it is a free tutoring service for the students, and for me that was my best fit in terms of reading over the guiding principles and seeing how they were using those guiding principles to execute the mission statement. So I found out that that's my best fit, and so I'm working within those realms to see how I can promote academic success and support for the students based off guiding principle. On my sheet it was guiding principle number 3. And so it's really helping me, guys, just to even have the mindset to go forth and recognize what the university as a whole is trying to do and where I exactly fit into that puzzle, so that I am promoting the school, which is takeaway number 3. You want to promote the mission statement. You want to promote those guiding principles based off your job description. So I'm easily able to do that, 1, because I know the mission, and then 2, I know the guiding principles. Now, one thing I did learn on yesterday at the job, my boss was showing me that the writing lab has a specific mission of their own. So the next thing I want to do is read over, and I've already read it, but I actually need to obtain a copy of the mission statement. And once I have the copy of the mission statement, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through and annotate the writing lab specific mission statement, just to see what more I can do on my end to promote the writing lab's mission. So I'm looking forward to doing that. it was really straightforward based off what I've read, but I do want to go back over it and kind of fine tooth it, which is what the annotation process does for me. It forces me to fine tooth, or is it fine comb? I think it's fine comb. It just forces me to look at it more in depth to get an understanding for me as to what, whatever thoughts come to mind, what am I already doing, what can I do that I bring to the table, what expertise do I bring to the table concerning the mission of the writing lab. So I am really looking forward to going back over that probably tomorrow. I think I'll have some time tomorrow, depending on how many students show up from the College of Education, to get assistance on their writing assignments. I have the potential to work with about 250 students. One of the professors told me so. I'm hoping at least half of them will come and utilize the services of the writing lab, because I am seeing how it's benefiting the students. I am seeing that they are really taking the advice that they are giving from the writing tutors. And shout out to the writing tutors, guys. There are some awesome young people coming out of colleges and universities. They are not all bad. They are very hardworking. I had the chance to witness them practice and study and prepare for an exit exam. The seniors had their exit exam from the English department on yesterday, all the English majors, and it was just awesome to see them preparing for the test. They were kind of stressed out about it, and so they were coming in and out of the writing lab. Oh my goodness, wow, I just answered the questions I knew best, which of course is the best thing to do. I think they ended up having 20 questions they could pick from, and they possibly had to choose maybe 4. So they were really excited. Once the test was over, they were relieved, one, that it was over, but 2, I think they felt like they had done a great job on the exam. So that was just exciting to see young people actually excited about, honestly, a test. They weren't excited initially. They were nervous, but by the time the exam was over, I think, they felt confident that the 4 years that they dedicated to their studies paid off. They are seniors. They are on their way to the workforce, the work world, and I think they felt confident in their abilities to write, and I was just like, wow, look at them. They probably, I don't even know them like that. I just met these kids, these young ladies, on Monday, but they really seem to know their information. Even looking over the comments they gave other students, they've learned the skill of writing. They've learned the English language. They've learned the mechanics and the grammatical things that they need to know in order to, 1, be tutors, and then to prosper in their chosen field. English is a field. To have a degree in English, guys, I know you guys know, is something to do. I can get jobs. I can be a book editor. I can write. I can, it's just so many things you can do with an English degree. And so I'm just very, very proud of the tutors that I've had the chance to meet since I've been on the job. And I think that goes with takeaway number 3. I knew I was going to be working with tutors based off understanding the guiding principles of the school and the job description that I talked about in video 1. And so it helps me to be a team player, to know, hey, you're not going into a job where you're going to be working by yourself. You are actually supervising other tutors. And so I was aware of that going into the job. So to actually meet the people that I'm supervising and to see their enthusiasm for the writing process was awesome, and just an excellent experience for me. One, as an educator, I think we see or we hear such bad things about, quote unquote, this generation and how they're not doing well. And then we also have the report on the other side that millennials, younger millennials are doing awesome things. They're millionaires and doing really, really big things. So it's just good to see some kids who are hustling in their own right and making strides in the right direction for their future. So America, in terms of future, there are some students, there are some kids who are out here hustling and not trying to get over on the system. They're just hard-working people, and I just want to let you guys know that I saw it for myself. There are some hard-working young people in Albany, Georgia. There are some hard-working young people coming through the educational system who really want to do their part for society as a whole. So that was day 2 of my job. I look forward to going to work tomorrow. If we go in, the weather in Georgia, guys, is bad. We've been under tornado watch since I think this morning at about 8 or 9 o'clock. It didn't get bad on my side of the town. It just got dark and it rained a little bit, but it wasn't, you know, tornado warnings or anything on my side of town. So I don't know how bad it was on the side of town where Albany State is. From the reports I've seen, I don't think anything major happened in the city. Not this go round, praise God. Like, seriously, praise God, because guys, we've gotten hit a couple of times here just in this year alone. So I really was concerned about, you know, what was going to happen weather-wise and what it would do to the cleanup process that's already underway. So far, so good. I know we're not out of the clear, I don't think, until, I want to say after 12 o'clock. So I just wanted to come on and do our takeaway video for this week. And I'm realizing that the takeaways are going to be a little bit, you know, if you guys have questions, please feel free to chime in and ask. If you have something you want me to address before, you know, you can send me a message before and I can answer you all's questions. Thank you so much for sharing the videos that you have shared. Thank you so much for, if you've sent or given a review, thank you so much for that. I'm losing my light. Thank you so much for that. For those of you who are, you know, sending me comments, reacting, sometimes it's not a like, it's a reaction to one of the videos. Thank you. I see you. I see your thumbs up. I see your hearts, and I'm very, very appreciative of all of the thumbs ups and the hearts and the comments and the shares. They really are encouraging to me, that you guys are watching one and that you are getting something out of the videos that I am posting. So thanks so much for that. Look for a repost of Sunday's video, how to prepare for the job, and then look for this repost. This video will be reposted on Friday, and then on Saturday I will begin to post the information for our upcoming series on how to manage your things to-do list. Yes, I am a writing business. Yes, I will help you with your essays. Yes, I can tutor you in the area of writing, but I'm seeing that these videos are geared towards practical, everyday application of how writing applies to us on a day-to-day basis. So I want to share with you some methods I've been using on how to manage my things to-do list. It'll be another 3-part series, and we will begin that on Sunday. So look for information and timelines on what that series is going to be all about, starting on your Facebook timeline on Saturday evening. I am excited about it. I've been creating some graphics to post so you guys can see what we are doing here at Right On Consulting Agency. And again, if you have any questions, if you have any topics that you would like to discuss, please, please, please don't hesitate to turn the or comment in any of the videos. Send me a message. Hi, Miss. I think it's Miss Say. I know. Hi. How are you? Hillary is living it up. Her and Kim down there in New Orleans. They left me at home. If they see this, I want my gifts from both of them. I have requested some flat shoes, guys, from my sisters because I do a lot of walking on campus. If you are going to work at a university, heads up, you are going to need some flat shoes. I have shoes. A lot of my shoes are heels. I need to invest in some flat shoes so that I can be comfortable walking around campus, because I didn't realize I was going to do that much walking, but I am doing quite a bit of walking on my new job, which is good. I love the exercise, so I'm looking forward to it. So I hope my sisters remember me and bring me back some new shoes. And if they don't remember me, that's okay. I'll make sure they send me something in the mail, or they can take me shopping when I go home. So yes, I am excited about Right On Consulting Agency. I hope you guys are excited about it. Again, if you would like me to cover any specific topics, please don't hesitate to message me. Don't hesitate to send me a post or a request, or just even drop a comment in any of the videos. I am watching the notifications from the videos so that I can see what you guys are saying and reply back to you all. And don't forget, when you share these videos up until Sunday, your name will go into a raffle for a free consultation service from me. You'll send me a piece of your writing, and then I will look over it and give you some pointers on how you can improve your writing. So that is this week's raffle for our series, the wrap up of series 1, how to leave on a good note, and even how to start on a good note. And then next week, again on Sunday, we're going to start talking about how to manage your things to-do list. We all have them. I probably could show you one off of my table. Guys, I write on anything. I'll write on a napkin if something comes to mind. This is probably a things to-do list here. Yep, my groceries. So I want to show you how to be a little bit more, and I'm more organized than this, but I want to show you guys how to be a little bit more organized than this. So I have some tools and some hints for you on one, why it's important, and then two, what you can do to manage your things to do list. So please join us on Sunday at 6:45 p.m. We will be live on Facebook to share with you an Adrienne Harris method on how to manage your things to do list. Please tell somebody who tell somebody who tell somebody else about strategies you can use as it relates to writing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yay, thank you so much. Okay, yes, we do. We have to start incorporating writing into science classes, and I can probably, let me see what I can pull. Like, I don't mind stopping and seeing what I can do to help you guys, especially our educators out here, incorporate writing into science. Writing has become such a big deal now, and not that it hasn't been a big deal, but you just see more writing needing to be incorporated into all content classes, your sciences, your math classes, your social studies classes, your English language arts, even your extracurricular activities now. You know, it's trying to get more writing so that the students are becoming more proficient and efficient in the writing process. One thing a professor shared with me on yesterday, she was like, she's noticing that students, and guys, I think she was referring to second-year sophomores, are coming into the university and they are not aware of how to read a text and demonstrate an understanding of what they read. So guys, as educators, if you are a teacher, there is still work to be done. If you are a parent, you have a part to play as well. Make your child read some directions and ask them, hey, what is this asking you to do? Because that's all your basic reading comprehension is. Can you read this? And do you understand what you just read? So we can do that every day. We can do that in the grocery store with pricing. We can do that with a menu. We can do that with flyers. We can do it in our everyday lives with our children, with our nieces and nephews and cousins and brothers, little brothers, sisters, students, whomever, you know, we come in contact with on a daily basis. So most definitely we need writing in all classes, sciences, social studies classes, social science classes. Once you get up into your upper division classes, we need it in the fine arts department. We need writing everywhere, and that is part of Write On Consulting Agency's mission to help fellow educators incorporate and have strategies that they can use in order to help our students become better students, especially in the area of writing. So I will dig around for some techniques to help my fellow science teachers. I'm looking forward to that. I love projects, guys. I'm realizing how much I love projects because it gives me a chance to do something else I'm learning that I love, which is research. So I do have a research project that I'm going to do for my job, and I will probably share with you guys what that information is. There is such a thing as unintentional plagiarism. You didn't mean to plagiarize. You didn't even know you did it. So I am going to cover that in a video for the campus for my job for the Writing Center, because it is a concern out there at Albany State that the students are unintentionally plagiarizing in their work. And I want to, you know, be of service to the College of Education, and they probably can share. I think I want to create a video for it, so I will most definitely upload that to my YouTube page once I am done. And then I will share it here with you guys so that you all can see it, because some of you all may actually be in school and you don't want to make the same mistakes of unintentionally plagiarizing on your assignments, because it's so easy. It's just so easy to plagiarize something that you love and you want to incorporate in your paper, and you feel like, oh, I read it, but you didn't directly quote it. So typically what happens is you don't give credit for the idea. That's the whole point. You don't give credit for the idea in most cases of unintentional plagiarism. So look for that. So that's one thing I'm researching, unintentional plagiarism. And then how to address reading comprehension at the college level is another project. And then Miss C, I'm going to look into how writing can be, and some strategies writing can be used for in the science classroom. So yay, I have 3 projects. Yes, yes, yes. I look forward to reporting back to you guys with some findings on that information. So today was Write On Wednesdays, and we recapped our Sunday video that when you go into a new job, you need to 1, know the mission of the company, 2, know the guiding principles in which the mission is established on. How do they plan on getting the mission done, and then you need to see where you best fit based off the description that you have for your job so that you can be a team player on your new job. Guys, you want to keep the job that you get. Jobs are precious, I do believe, in this age. So if you are employed, praise God. If you are employed, you owe somebody a thank you, because they are truly, truly precious in this age, in this time, especially if you are on a job that you love. So tell somebody thank you. Tell God thank you. I'm grateful for my new position. It has been awesome, God. It has served me well in the last couple of days, and I do look forward to returning to work. So this wraps up our series on how to leave on a good note. Again, you will see Sunday's video reposted on Friday. You will see this video reposted on Friday. I may repost my first day on the job video. Guys, if you didn't see it, I actually got home early. We had bad weather on Monday, so they let us go at 2 o'clock. So that was cool. I didn't have to work the full day, even though I was prepared to do so. It was cool and scary at the same time because the weather really did get bad. So I was like, wow, what a first day. My boss was like, hey, you get to go home at 2 o'clock and you're still going to get paid for all day. So he's really funny. He's funny to me. And so that was neat, and I got that chance to hang out with my friend Allison. I was able to go and hang out with her on campus just because the weather was so bad. It was too bad for me to make it home. So the week was awesome, even though that was like a wow, what is this? I did get a chance to still. I had a good day on Monday. I had a good day on yesterday. Today was good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. And guys, if you would start looking for the upcoming advertisements for the next series, which is how to manage your things to-do list. That information will be hitting your timelines on Saturday, and I will be on again live on Sunday. So until then, enjoy the rest of your week. I hope hump day didn't stress you guys out too bad. We are almost to the weekend again. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I will be in touch with you guys and see you again on Sunday. Have a good one. Bye.